Shalom everyone. Today we're doing Q&A on Instagram. Yesterday I asked Q&A. I've not done a Q&A in a month and there's a lot of questions. So today we're going to go through probably 80% of them because 20% are very personal hate messages personal hate messages. The rest of them I can answer. So we're going to do this every month and it's an opportunity just to understand a bit more about me. Of course, if you're coming from YouTube, if you're coming from Instagram, please subscribe. That'd be amazing. Yes, I've got my Instagram page here. Can you even see this? The lighting. You can't see it because the light's so bright. But here was the Q&A. And here we have the questions. So there's a lot of questions. We're going to go through all of them. Some are like really mean. Some of them are like very personal. But we'll see. So if I've answered some questions, I'm just not going to answer because if I haven't answered your question, don't get offended. It's not because it's wrong or right. It's just, this is YouTube. I'm being careful. Like there's going to be people here who are listening who are young. There's people here who are listening who are over 80, 90 potentially. Thank you for being here. So when do I go back to the UK? I go back to the UK soon. When it's always about personal questions, I'm always very careful because you never know who's watching. You know, I go back to the UK and then after Rosh Hashanah, I go to Tel Aviv. What is a common myth for teenagers who are trying to gain muscle? Lifting weights doesn't make you bulky. So if you lift weights, it is not going to make you bulky. That's a big myth. What was the most memorable food you had in Australia? Tim Tams. I think it's like a chocolate, really nice. Am I Israeli citizen? Do I have a passport? No, I do not. Should I go to Israel in the winter or wait for the summer? I actually think Israel in October, November, December are the best times. I think February is probably the rainy season. Apart from that, I think any time of the year is perfect. What keeps you disciplined when you're feeling unmotivated? I've built a routine that's helped me build discipline. So I'm not motivated all the time. But when I'm not motivated, I still get what I need to get done. And that's because I've built discipline. And I truthfully, where you are right now, that's where you got to dig deep. And that's where you got to argue yourself in the comments. Be like, I don't really want to do this, but here I am. I want to do this. Sorry. I'm going to plug this in. So, unfortunately right now, it's just about pushing the shift. Doing stuff you don't want to do. Make it uncomfortable. Because in a year's time, you don't need this. You don't need motivation. Because you're going to get done anyway. When I come to Israel in a few weeks' time, what's your favourite food combo during the high holidays? Favourite food combo? I did a video yesterday of reacting to Jewish foods and it was amazing. Broccoli kugel. I would love broccoli kugel. I haven't got a favourite combination. Apple and honey. Classic. Favourite city in Israel? Probably a day trip in Jerusalem. I think when I'm in Tel Aviv and you do a day trip in Jerusalem, it's unbelievable. Did you go to summer camp? No, I did not actually. Did I? Yes. No? I can't remember. Oh my gosh. I think I made that as well 1 year. But was it I don't know if I was like when I was an adult. I need to think about that. Okay, here's a lot of personal questions. Bamba Bisley. I'm Bamba. Did you go to Jewish day school? Yes. The best thing about being Jewish? Family. I think it's quite a common answer. I think it's a beautiful opportunity that brings families together every weekend, every festival, and I think if there's an opportunity to connect to your family for whatever reasons, good festivals, sad festivals, I think it's really good. Where's that beautiful background? So the photo was taken in Sydney. Were you in the Prague Marathon? Probably not. Am I single? Yes. When are you planning to come to visit Israel again? A few weeks' time. What do you miss most about Israel? Safety. I feel very safe actually in Australia. But I do think in Israel it's just the safety to do things that you don't want to do outside. Yeah. What got you to start running in honour of the BBAS boys? So I signed up to the Jerusalem Marathon. Yeah, I signed up to the Jerusalem Marathon. Sorry, I'm rethinking about how it worked. When I signed up to the Jerusalem Marathon, 12 hours later, we found about the BBAS boys and the funeral. And then 2 hours after the funeral, I was on Amazon buying the first costume, which the first costume was way too tight, by the way. No one's ever seen me photo in that costume. And I thought I'll just do it for them and do it for a cause. And then obviously just continue that. So that's how it started. Would I come to a lat? No plans right now. I'd love to. Falafel or shawarma? Probably shawarma. Did I swim the icebergs? I haven't actually been there yet. I need to swim. How does a marathon feel? Tough. How to target lower pec to get rid of body fat? So the thing is, it's about dropping body fat. It's not about doing so many press-ups isn't going to lose the body fat there. You have to lose body fat around the whole body, and hopefully the chest is more defined over time. And then more protein, lift heavier, and walk more, and be consistent. What do you eat for breakfast during weekends when you have work and weekends? What do you eat for breakfast during the weekend and when work? I'm not sure what that question means, but I have eggs most breakfasts now. I think it's a really good healthy food, very filling as well. If you had to choose between matzah or challah, 100% challah, but I'll be honest with you, matzah brai is really nice. What's my favourite Israeli food? Probably bamba. What is any meaning behind the butterfly pin? So the butterfly pin, a lot of people don't know that the butterfly is probably as symbolic as the Batman. There's now things named, I can't remember if it's a butterfly store or something, but there's a BBAS butterfly, or if it's a BBAS store or something. I need to confirm that. But I think the children really like the butterfly. So I wear it because I think the Batman's good, but I think the butterfly is also very meaningful as well. And we have a first hate comment. I'm not going to read the hate comment. A lot of the questions are the same, by the way. So far, what country has been the favourite to run in? Ooh. Years ago, I ran in Thailand. Not for marathons. I really enjoyed it. I remember it wasn't good for the breathing, but it was really fun actually, because there's nature. I am probably going to say, I think Israel is such an obvious answer, because I love running in Israel. So I'm going to say Sydney, because I think it's just fresh, it's new. Like running today, I ran today, just so beautiful, the greenery. But that's going to be if Israel wasn't an option. There's someone asked me a question in Hebrew. Ani lo medbervlit. Which football club do I support? I support Chelsea. And I also support the LA Chargers for American football. Do you visit Cyprus? Do you have any plans to visit Cyprus? Not right now. I'd love to. What is a black tape around your arms? It is called tefillin. The thing you see around here is called tefillin. Just research about it. It's really interesting. Come to speak in Paris. I hope to do the marathon there. So I would love to do a talk. It's just hopefully there's enough British speakers because I do not speak French. Favorite snack, pamba again. How is my day going? It's going very well, thank you. My sister's doing very well. A lot of questions about my my relationship life. I'm very grateful for that, and yeah, I would love to have a wife one day. So yes, I am single for maybe I think 10 questions. It's very lovely. I find that very lovely. Thank you. I don't know, maybe if you're trying to help me with a friend here or something, but yeah. If this video is the reason why I find my future wife, then brilliant. It's a great way to start YouTube. Will I come as a speaker in a Jewish organization in the US? I am looking for a few more. So in the US, I am looking to do some more talks. Just unfortunately, I've had more interest outside the US, from South Africa, Toronto, other places, but US, not really many people have actually shown much interest, which is it's just a bit of sad because most of my followers are from America, but we'll see. I'm just going to continue posts. I'm not someone who, my approach has never been, I'm coming, let me come speak. I want to be asked to speak because I think it's about for me it's about giving, and then eventually I get given back. So if you do want me to come speak, then please reach out. Let's make it happen. What's my favourite Jewish holiday? Rosh Hashanah. Just a beautiful time to reflect, to analyse the previous year, and I think for me Rosh Hashanah is more meaningful than the 1st of January, because 90% of people on the 1st of January start the year with a hangover. With Rosh Hashanah, people actually really reflect on their life. That's my honesty there. How can we cheer on for you in Toronto? I have a group chat for Toronto, so message me and I'll send you the group chat invite. Lamb or chicken shawarma? Chicken. Will you run with this team Lifeline this year? I'm already in the Miami ballot, so we need to, but hopefully another time. Who's my favourite Power Ranger? I love watching Power Rangers at the end. I can't remember what colour, but probably like a blue colour, because I love blue. How do I stay so positive? I think about being positive. I think everyone will have bad days. Bad days will come for everyone because life is short. So for me, I think about my world right now and the people I love the most. They're all very healthy. That's the most important thing. And they're healthy, then there's no any other reason to be sad isn't worth it. Yes, there are many things that mean a lot to me, such as things in Israel, Jewish aspects around the world, but again, that doesn't direct to my core circle. So I get very engaged with it, and it makes me frustrated. But I know for a fact I'm able to continue with my work, make sure I'm making a difference, because that is making a difference. Because tough days are going to happen. So if I don't have a tough day and I wake up and I know all my family are healthy, I'm blessed. So I stay positive because I am blessed, and I'm so happy that my family are healthy. So that's why I stay positive, because I'm so lucky. What do you say to someone who's held with all Zionists about? Well, they're not. In every single religion, culture, there are good and bad people. So, unfortunately, they just don't like Jewish people. That's what it is. And that's answers the question. Am I enjoying your city? I'm enjoying Sydney, yes. That's very, very good. Yeah, thank you so much for the questions. How about I just missed these questions, by the way? There's a few of it. Will I make Aliyah? Maybe. In a few years. How can I convince my son to volunteer to Israel? Well, he's getting a free trip to Israel. That's pretty good. I don't know how to convince, unfortunately. If he wants to, great. If he doesn't want to, then it's a bit hard. Hopefully there's some incentives from the volunteering group that's going to help him, but good social. Maybe he'll meet his future partner. Who knows? Favorite Sydney beach? If it's not Bronte, you haven't been there, you should fix it. I guess I may have gone to Bronte, but I don't know if it was called Bronte. Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for the questions. We'll do this every month, and I'm sure now people know I'm doing it every month. Next time there's going to be a lot more. But this was great, Matt. I was very pleased. Speak soon.